Hi everyone, welcome to 28 COE Talks. The idea of this short talk is to let you know who our members are and also a little bit about their thought process, about their expertise. Today I am with Mr. Nolan Pillay from South Africa, who is a human mindset specialist, a life coach, a motivational speaker, enlightened warrior, and author of the book My COVID Journey. He has a trademark self development program, Be the Best Version of Yourself, running under the company Straight Talk It Nolan. His online course called Obstacles Make Me Stronger speaks about mental wellness, depression, suicide, limiting beliefs, and how we as humans go through life allowing ourselves to feel suffocated. He's a philanthropist and his foundation works on various projects. This year, he climbed one of the highest mountains in Africa, Mount Kilimanjaro, to raise funds and give the gift of hearing to a child. And the best part is, he took 5 deaf people on this journey with him. So, welcome, Mr. Nolan. I wanted to talk about your recent program, which is the Obstacles Make Me Stronger. So, please tell us more about your program. What is this all about?
Great. Thank you so much, Bitupan, for the kind introduction. I really do appreciate it. My new program that's on Udemy, Obstacles Make Me Stronger, it actually came about when I realized that through my coaching, through my life coaching, a lot of people are going through mental wellness issues and they don't know how to deal with it. A lot of them are working in toxic environments, or they are in toxic relationships, be it with family or whoever it is, and they don't know how to escape or how to get out from this. So I thought to myself, why not put this in the form of a program and express to the audience what I actually went through, so that they can see what I went through and what tools and techniques I used and practiced on myself to get out of those situations. Because a lot of the time that we go through life, just going through life. And I believe that one should not just go through life, one should grow through life. So very importantly, right, we're on this journey of learning, and if we don't learn the lessons and grow through it, what are we here for?
Right. Okay, I think mental wellness is very important because I myself talk about it, and it is because of the lifestyle. That's what you mentioned, toxic environment, right? But definitely you need to speak a lot and explain a lot. Definitely, the short interview is not enough to explain how do somebody takes care of the mental wellness. But if you have to give some 1 or 2 tips to the viewers, then what will that be, so that they don't put more stress on their mind?
Yeah, I think the biggest one for me is, and this came from my learned experience, when I was going through a certain issue in my life, I was too focused on what society or what the community will think about me. So I was too embarrassed. And this was the situation. I went through a suicide attempt when I was still in school. And this happened because the community back then is a close-knit community, and immediately they start labeling you. They start calling you a failure. They start calling you a disgrace. They start calling your family names, etc. But because I was so focused on what other people are thinking about me, it led me into the suicide attempt. But now when I look back on my life, I realize, but wow, why should the community really, what they believe and think about me, why should it affect me? Because I'm a unique person, I'm an individual. So my answer to the audience out there would be very simple. Do not focus on what other people think about you. I use a very simple line, a very straightforward line to a lot of my students, and I say, what other people think about you is none of your business. And when you adopt this mentality, you start seeing life in a different way, and you start understanding life differently. And do not see anything that you're going through in life as a failure or anything like that. See it as a lesson and grow through that lesson.
Of course, good experiences definitely teach us, but bad experiences teach us more. And what you said about is what other people think about you. That is what impacted you. And is there anything else apart from this?
Well, that's the one. And the second thing is control your thoughts. I cannot control your thoughts, Bitpan. Nobody can control my thoughts. Likewise, every single one of us out there, we are individuals. And it always starts with a thought. What we allow into this beautiful mind of ours is really up to us. And what are some of the causes of it? Social media. There's so much of negativity that goes out there, but the person has a choice: either accept that negative media or that negative comments into your mind and allow it to put you into a depressive state or a sad state, or immediately when you see that negative comment, block it out. So rather focus on the positives, because the positives is what really is going to build you as a person, not those negatives. And we both can agree, right? If you look at social media out there, I would say 80 to 90% is all negative stories out there. And people get sucked into this. If you and I post something inspirational or something positive, how many people will share that to the world versus how many people will share the negative part? So don't allow negative thoughts into your mind. You in charge of this mind of yours. Control it, stop it, have boundaries. Know what to allow in and what to block out.
I think there is one more problem. Before the problem that you said, negativity going inside our head, the other a problem, one step before that is that awareness. Some people, most of the people don't even realize that they are into negativity, they are consuming negative information. Once that realization happens, probably they will definitely put a filter and say that, no, I don't want this kind of information to go into my head. Right?
Absolutely. And the conscious awareness comes from lessons that we learn in life, right? Of course, you're not going to just learn this on your own. A lot of my conscious awareness I learned from some really top coaches out there and top mentors. So people should not be afraid to seek out for help, right? Because a lot of things in life that we go through, we can't really fix it on our own. We need guidance from other people who's been through that journey and who's used certain techniques in their life. They can only teach us, right? I would not be this person that I am today, so full of energy and so consciously aware, if I had not learned. So we need to up our skills on learning and be able to learn, right? Be willing to learn, because that's how we grow.
Yes. I was also into the same position. There was a lot of negativity inside me. I used to consume a lot of negative information, but things have changed. I have transformed a lot in the last 4 to 5 years. And by the way, Mind Valley, you work at Mind Valley. So Vishen Lakhiani was very important person in my life, from whom I learned a lot. I haven't taken any personal coaching from him, but by watching his videos and Mind Valley talks and all, there are a lot of information out there on YouTube from where I learned. So, by the way, how is it working with Mind Valley and Vishen Lakhiani?
It's such a beautiful journey for me. I started this journey about 3 years ago with Mind Valley, and eventually, it's so much about personal development. But again, one must be willing to want to learn and grow, right? So currently, I'm a senior ambassador with Mind Valley, and it's such a good program to be in, because there's learning on a continuous basis. But the beauty is, it's not just one type of learning. It's about personal development, it's about physical, it's about spiritual. It's so many different areas that he touches on, and that's what attracts me to it. And I can tell you, every single day I'm on this continuous journey within Mind Valley and from other top networks as well, right? Because you want to keep your mind open to learn from different experts in the world, because everybody has a different vision, everybody has a different idea on how we should be working as humans, and it's all about upgrowing as a human.
Right. Okay, so thanks a lot for sharing so many things in this short interview, and definitely people should check out your program, that is Obstacles Make Us Stronger. And the point itself is very interesting, that obstacles make us stronger. People have to actually think about this subject again and again, right? So good. And by the way, before finishing, since you are a member of 28 COE as well, would you like to say anything about 28 COE?
Oh, yes, most certainly. I think for me personally, 28 COE has offered me something where I was allowed to write a piece for 28 COC. And I think what you guys are bringing out to the world is absolutely beautiful, because we need this kind of thinking out there. Because entrepreneurs are always looking for opportunities on how they can learn and grow from other people that have become CEOs, have become their own bosses, etc. The funny thing is, if you look at a lot of entrepreneurs today, they are jumping from one startup to the next because they really don't have any direction in a way. They want to get into business, but I always say, if you want to do business, understand what your purpose is first, and then follow your purpose and convert that into a business idea. Chasing after the dollars and just jumping from one startup to the next is not going to sustain you long term. So what 28 COE allows all the audience and the people to see is that a lot of people have been through this already. So get involved with 28 COE and understand what they bring as well. And I love that you guys are coming into Africa very soon as well. So thank you for that opportunity, Bitupan. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, so any last message you have for the audience?
Yeah, I think for the audience out there is, don't be afraid to be yourself. With social media now and the filter systems that they brought in, it allows you to put on a facade. Don't be that person. Be yourself. Be original. No matter who you are, we respect you for who you are. We all have a unique DNA. Let's be ourselves. Let's go out there and be the best version of ourselves, because your only competition is you.
Is you.
No one else.
Yes.
Yep.
Fine and all right. Thank you very much. Nice talking to you.
Thank you so much, Bitupan. Much appreciated.